Hello, videos on YouTube. That's what we're doing today, putting a video up on YouTube. This is Pete from Starboard Bow. Just wanted to get a quick video on RV politics, or would you call RV manners, RV politeness. I've been cruising up and down the coast last couple of days and pulled over a couple of places that were pretty empty. I mean, really empty. And it was really nice, beautiful, right on the beach. But I woke up about 1 because something was rattling around the side of my house door. Got up, went outside, and I got to get some cameras on the outside just to show you guys. But you guys get the picture. I don't need to show you somebody that's doing it, whatever it is. But this motorhome pulled up right next to me. Is that RV manners or RV politics? I'm not sure. I mean, there's tons of spaces all over the place, but he pulls up like right next to me. Now, I'm assuming he might be afraid, or whoever's in it's, paranoid. They don't want to be by themselves, but I think that could either that or, whatever. I mean, guys, right next to you, can you maybe a couple of houses down or a couple of homes down? But I don't know if that's RV politics or it's RV manners. I know I'm subscribed to a lot of YouTube channels, and a lot of those channels, they get, they're pretty much the same thing. You're right by the spot, and then you wake up and there's a guy right by next to you, and you feel, you don't want to be going, hey, would you move? You don't want to be like the bad neighbor or the bad person. But I mean, listen to my video and take some lessons from it. But there's a couple other things. I mean, when you're down and you're with an RV and you get done, I packed up this morning and I took off, and this person that was next to me, they left their trash on the corner as if that person that's going to maintain that spot is going to pick up that trash and throw in the trash can for them. That you can't do that, guys. When you go to a spot, take your trash with you, bring it in, take it out. Same thing with your slide outs or your generators. Be polite for those people around you. I mean, trying to make sure that they have a comfortable time just as much as you have a comfortable time. When I started doing videos, I didn't want to do videos, with the same clickbait and same kind of videos. Oh, damage, or attacked, or whatever videos they, whatever it is. I don't do that to do the video. I do it to be informative, and just for my own personal, I like to get it out like I'm talking to somebody and kind of vent my situation. And when it comes to politics, that's the way it is. I mean, you got to be polite when you do, especially if you go to. That's why you see Walmarts are becoming less and less available to us, guys. That's because, and I seen it a couple of days ago when I went in. I didn't stay at Walmart, but I went in there to get something. There was a couple of guys out there with their slide outs out. Not only are their slide outs out, but they're also they look like they're camped out there for like 2 or 3 days. Guys, Walmarts are a great spot for us. It's a great opportunity for us to pull over, spend the night, and we're done. Try and keep it that way, guys. And I think when I talk about politics, I think it's important for us RVers to mention that to people if we see them. Say, hey, how you doing? My name is Pete. Just want to let you know I see you stay, but try not to throw your slide outs out or cook a steak while you're parked in Walmart. Empty your trash, going to buy something. It's up to us when it comes to politics to help each other out and let each other know politely, not defensively or not being mean because you don't want to get in trouble with anybody, but just politeness. Just politeness. Forget about what, the gadgets you have, and you see all these videos, I got this, I got that, but you guys never mention what's important to other RVers and how to act and how to react when you're pulling over in a spot. I make sure 100% I pick up all the trash. I pick up trash that's in the trash, that's on the floor, that's not my trash. Because somebody might have missed it, somebody dropped it, it wasn't intentional. Just helping each other out as if we're all a group. I mean, I got a couple of comments, and he goes, oh, you like the mayor of this? I'm not the mayor of anything when I make videos like this. I'm just letting you know politely how to act. I mean, you just, and I know I shouldn't have to tell you guys how to act, but I'm just giving you suggestions. These aren't, don't do this, don't do that. I'm suggesting, hey, try this, try that, that kind of stuff. It makes it easier for all of us, and that's for sure. On my channel, on Starboard Bow, I make a lot of videos just so that, I can tell you what happened when I was there, how I did this, and what I do. I've got, today I found a good spot that was quiet and alone so that my stairs, I'm coming up into my Class C, keeps bottoming out every time I go into a steep driveway or something like that. So I took my stairs out and pulled them out while I'm down at the spot. I know I'm not going to do it at Walmart, or I'm not going to do it at a nice, location where people are camping and making noise and with the tools and everything. But I did it, I thought about people around me, and that's when I did it. I mean, the politics are getting crazy when it comes to RVs. I am a retired military man. I spent 22 years in the service. I spent 11 years at a telecom. Retired. I got, and I'm retired. And when I see things that are happening, running around, especially with us RVers, I'm in a Class C motorhome. It's a 1993 Class C, and I get people looking at me like I'm some vagrant homeless person, just living out of my motorhome on the street. And people don't think that, and people don't call you that or look at you like that unless it comes from somewhere, unless it comes from people that are acting like they're homeless, or people that are taking advantage of a poor neighbor. You got a guy in the neighborhood that's paying property taxes. They don't want me pulling up in my Class C motorhome and parking in front of their house all day. I don't park with, think about that. And that's why we get that kind of reaction. So I call the city and I say, hey, my name's Pete. I'm going to park here. I want to make sure this is the rules. These are the rules. Can you tell me what's going on? And I get comments all the time from other motorhome guys. And I have stayed at Dana Point one time, and some of the motorhome guys that I see on the beaches that are parked there are saying that as soon as they pull out, they get pulled over by the police. They're getting harassed by the police because they're in a Class C or they're in a motorhome. People that are living in the motorhome, it's almost like, why are they pulling them over? But you know what? I am totally for our first responders, everybody, but you can't do that. You can't just pull somebody over. But then again, I say to that person, I go, why are these cops pulling you over? Is it because we have motorhome guys living out of motorhomes doing this and doing that and causing the local police department to pull people over? So I call the cities and I say, hey, I'm kind of like representing myself when it comes to driving around in motorhomes in cities, and I have some, I'm trying to do like some questions I have. Why do you pull cops? When you look at me driving around in a Class C 1993 motorhome, which is clean, it's old but it's clean, do you look at me like, who is that guy? What's he doing? Why is he driving around here? Or you just kind of ignore me as a Class C? They don't do that. They're not, picking me out and want to do that. There's something I want to know. Is there something happened? Like, there's been burglaries and people in Class Cs? You having problems with all the local homeless people that are living in these motorhomes? Because if they're living in a motorhome, they're not homeless. That's their home. Treat them like that's their home. But then again, if you take your home and you dump shit on the street and you leave garbage on the street and you sit there and cook a steak in the middle of somebody's neighborhood, that's not politics, guys. That's not good policing. That's not good moralities for people that are living in those neighborhoods. There's spaces out here that you can find to take care of yourself when it comes to living in an RV. I wanted to get this out because I get a lot of comments, people emailing me and asking me on my channel, I saw that you were at this location. Did you have any problems with the police up there? Because I saw you said you liked it. No, I have no problems with the police. If I get pulled over from a cop and there's no reason for me, I'll let them know. I'll ask them, say, excuse me, I'd like to know why you pulled me over. And now you're saying that my left turn signal wasn't working. Okay, that's fine. If it wasn't working, okay, I'll see you later. Give me a fix-it ticket. Or you just want to pull me over for left turn signal to see what's going on in my motorhome. That's a no-no. But I don't think that's happening at all. I don't say that's happening. I don't preach that's happening. I think it's just them doing their jobs and they're just checking and protecting the neighborhood. And that's what they get paid to do. I mean, it's very simple. You people, these police officers get paid to police the neighborhood. So don't take them personally, but if you have issues and challenges, do me a favor, comment my page, send me an email or whatever. But let me know, because I'm kind of doing like a little survey in the areas that I go, so that I can say, hey, this is what I found out. The people in this neighborhood, this is the amount of this and this is the amount of that, and I'll update the information for you guys, just so that you know. And do me a favor, if you like this video or there's any questions you think I should do or not do, let me know in the comment section. And also, please subscribe and have your friends subscribe. I'd like to get up to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of the year. And if not, let me know what you think I'm doing that's keeping my subscriptions down, and what I should do to get more subscribers, and what information. I mean, I could do the same old thing. Oh, I'm opening up a generator, and this is how I did it, and this is what they're all over the place. That's not what I want to do in my channel. In my channel, I want it to be informative, and I want it to be sort of like an RV opportunity to check to see, this is what I found in this city, this is what I found in that city when it comes to RV, those type of things. So subscribe, let me know, please comment on it when you view this video, and let me know what you thought and what you didn't think about it. I would really appreciate it. Have a great day, guys. This is Pete from Starboard Bow, and subscribe and like.